Welcome back to Life Be Lifing. Have you ever noticed that some families don't know what to do when life is peaceful? If there isn't an argument, someone starts one. If there isn't a crisis, one somehow appears. If everything is finally going well, someone makes a decision that pulls the whole family back into chaos. In this episode, we're talking about families that become addicted to more than substances. Let's dive right in. Substance addiction affects entire families. Plans change, promises are broken, trust becomes fragile. Children often grow up watching adults adjust their lives around someone's addiction. But substances aren't the only thing families organize themselves around. Some families organize around conflict. Someone is always angry. Someone is always offended. Someone is always cutting another family member off. Peace feels unfamiliar. Drama becomes predictable. And predictable feels safe. Children raised in constant chaos often become adults who feel uncomfortable when life is calm. Not because they enjoy dysfunction, because calm feels unfamiliar. Sometimes they mistake anxiety for excitement, conflict for passion, emotional highs and lows for love. It's not that they're choosing chaos, it's that chaos became their definition of normal. Some families aren't controlled by substances, they're controlled by one person's need to control everyone else. Every decision has to be approved. Every disagreement becomes an argument. Every boundary is viewed as rejection. The family slowly learns that keeping one person happy is easier than having honest conversations. Control becomes the family's way of creating security. But control is not the same as safety. Healthy families build trust. Control demands obedience. Then there are families where someone is always rescuing everyone else. Bills get paid, excuses get made, consequences get removed. The same person keeps creating the same crisis, and someone else keeps cleaning it up. At first, it looks like love, but over time, rescuing can prevent people from taking responsibility for their own lives. Helping someone and enabling someone are not always the same thing. Love sometimes says, I'll walk beside you. Enabling often says, I'll carry you, so you never have to change. In some families, people's identities become wrapped up in taking care of one another. Someone else's emotions determine your peace. Someone else's choices determine your happiness. You begin believing it's your job to fix everyone, to keep everyone together, to make everyone okay. But here's the truth. You can support people. You can love people. You can pray for people. But you cannot live their life for them. Healthy love leaves room for personal responsibility. When children grow up around addiction, chaos, control, or codependency, they often carry those relationship patterns into adulthood, not because they want to, because that's what relationships look like. Healing begins when we recognize that peace isn't boring, healthy love isn't controlling, and stability isn't something to fear. Breaking these cycles doesn't mean abandoning your family. It means refusing to continue patterns that keep everyone stuck. You can love someone deeply and still allow them to face the consequences of their choices. You can choose peace, even if chaos was all you've ever known. And you can build relationships where honesty, accountability, and stability become the new normal. Before we finish today, I'd like you to think about this question. What pattern did your family return to over and over again, even when everyone knew it was hurting the people they loved? Sometimes identifying the pattern is the first step toward changing it. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and remember, the family you came from may explain your story, but it doesn't have to write your future. Healing begins when understanding turns into intentional change.